Lazicky. Hello.
Hello.
Are you at the drive-through?
Yeah.
Roll down the window. Roll down your window. And turn your radio up. Now, there's a chance you're going to get feedback, so you have to put the phone out of the radio.
Okay.
Turn the radio up.
All right.
Turn it loud.
It's loud.
Is it loud?
She doesn't know what you're going to do. That's why she's paranoid, man. She does not know what you're going to do.
No, don't worry. When they ask something, don't say anything. They'll ask, we take your order. Don't say anything.
I'm gay. Oh, brother.
Shh.
I'm gay.
Hello there, may I take your order?
I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay.
Hello?
I'm gay. I'm gay.
Hello.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
I'm gay.
You know what the great thing is though they think Nikki's the one who's saying I'm gay, and that she's got
I'm gay.
A very husky voice.
I'm gay. I'm
They
gay.
can't hear because they called him a slur.
I'm gay. I'm gay.
I go to the window.
I think he's going to kill you.
Just tell me when you get there.
Okay, I'm there. Nobody's here yet.
Right. As soon as they pop in the window, let me know.
No, I was before that.
Turn up your radio.
You told me to pull around to the window.
I'm gay.
Turn up the radio.
I haven't it yet.
Turn up the radio.
You're on the radio. Would you like to?
I'm gay.
The morning show. They'd like to talk to you.
I'm gay.
They don't
I'm
want
gay.
to talk to you, right?
I'm gay.
Turn up the radio. I'll
Ask for a
give an order.
manager.
I'll give an order.
They're gonna give you the order over the radio.
Okay, turn up the radio.
We're gonna give you a legitimate order.
Okay. I would like, could you hear me? I want biscuits and gravy.
Yeah, and they're mad.
I'm gay.
Oh, terrible. Just give me biscuits and gravy.
All right, call us when you get to the next drive-thru.
Yeah, no, that's no.
Come on, Nick. You're no fun. You're no fun, Nick.
Thank you. All right.
Okay.
See you later.
Did you notice how she didn't say what station she was with?
Very smart.
She just said,
Why?
He wants to know what station we're with. You want to talk to him?
Oh, yeah, I'll talk to you.
Hey, this is Rick Blade. Hey, Max.
Stop it. Hey, hello.
Okay.
Am I talking to somebody? Who am I talking-
He's cussing, so I'm pulling away.
Oh.
Okay.
Who's cussing?
why would he be cussing? What an idiot.
He said, get the F out of the way. We have other customers.
Well, I thought he said he wanted to talk to us.
He wants to know what radio station it says, so whatever.
What a loser.
I don't know. All right.
Okay. See ya.
See you later.
Way to go, Nikki. 1998 Nikki was not the sharpest tool in the shed, I'll tell you that.
Hey, kids, what time is it?
The alarm clock screams and there's a cat butt in my face. I don't want to get up, face the human race. I take a shower, I take a pee, I drink some
He's
coffee,
got a point.
I watch some TV. But nothing seems to keep my eyes open. Nothing seems to get my blood flowing. Called up a friend of mine and asked what lights a fire under your behind. He says he spells relief, R-A-Y-L-Y-T-L-E. Have no fear, the gang's all here, so clean out your ears for the morning disaster. They got gas and brass and testes and rock and roll piled up to the rafters. They're really immature and there's no cure, but they'll be your favorite broadcasters. And it's Ray Lytle's morning disaster. And it's Ray Lytle's morning disaster.
And I'm a professional, so kids, don't try this at home.
I took my friend's advice to heart.
Sit back.
Bought myself an FM radio. Now every weekday starts with a visit from the morning disaster show. And now I spell relief, R-A-Y-L-Y-T-L-E. Have no fear, the gang's all here, so clean out your ears for the morning disaster.
TZ says he got a new promotion at work, which lets him listen with his headphones on. Way to go. Way to go, EZ. Good for you, man.
That means we can afford
Bragging about having a job, huh? Very white people thing to do. Jobs are for pussies. Very white people. Having a job is such a white people thing. Good morning. We are here. It is Ray along with Jason on this Thursday morning. What's going on?
Oh, not much.
I see you're with us on a Thursday and not usually you're here on Friday.
Yeah, I won't be able to be here tomorrow. I've got to work tomorrow, but I was able to get today off. So
you think you're so good, you're skipping Friday's show, huh? Oh well.
But here's the good news, though.
Yeah,
I can be here Monday if you're doing a Monday show.
No, I'm not doing a Monday show.
Fuck
yeah.
Well.
Yeah. No, I'm not doing a Monday. Monday's the holiday, or what is the holidays? Holiday Sunday?
The holiday Sunday,
but
it's
everybody's
being observed by the government
off.
on Monday.
If my wife's off Monday, then I'll be off Monday. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she's got the day off, you know? I'm pretty sure that
I think a lot of people are going to have that day off.
Yeah. So I think because she's got the day off, I'll probably take the day off. That's what I'm thinking. TJ, I'm sure TJ's not driving on Monday.
Yeah,
Can
I'm
we
off
hear him?
Monday.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. So you're not going out till what, Tuesday?
I'm not leaving until Tuesday.
Yeah, so I'm thinking, yeah, we'll probably skip a show Monday. And Nick's on vacation around the July 4th, you know. He's like everybody else. He took his vacation right around the time. I mean, it doesn't matter for me because I'm unhireable. Nobody wants to hire me. You know, obviously. They don't give a shit about me. I've literally sent I don't even know the number. You name it, I put an application in for a resume and application in. No one has any interest in me. I'm telling you. It's because I don't walk very, you know what I mean? It's because I don't walk.
Mm-hmm.
People are bigoted. Bigoted people. I like their bigotry. Where are you? I'm looking at TJ's camera, which is front facing. So, you know, I'm looking at it and
say, where's he at today?
Yeah, the sun seems kind of weird today. I think he's got to be. Let's see, yesterday he was leaving Dallas, and he was picking up something. He had to go to Indiana, so I would guess Arkansas, North Arkansas. I'm
going to say probably close to Indiana.
Well, that would be, yeah. Does he go through Kentucky? Maybe. No. Where would he go? Arkansas to where to get to Indiana? What I mean, I guess Kentucky does connect at some point.
I didn't go through Arkansas at all.
Oh, you went up Oklahoma and Missouri. You went that way?
Yep.
And then he would go through 55 out of St. Louis, and then he'd veer right, whatever the hell it goes
to
right.
36, probably.
So 64.
But I'm not on 64 yet.
Oh, so you're in Missouri.
I am in Missouri.
Yeah. All right. See, look, isn't that amazing how we figured that out? Well, that's something. Yeah. Sliders game is Saturday. There's no rain in the forecast, is there? Because this rain, this rain's been making me crazy.
I will check the weather forecast here.
Yeah. I would hope there's no rain on Saturday. Because I'm sick of the rain. And then we got a Sliders game. And then I'll find out if my wife's working Monday or not. And if she's not, then no show, you know.
Let's say Saturday it's supposed to be 82 degrees and sunny.
Oh, that you know what that is? That's great wheelchair pushing weather, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Great wheelchair pushing weather.
Speaking of which, did your doctor get that prescribed for you yet, or?
Yeah, I have a prescription, but I just don't know where I'm going to get the chair from. You know what I mean?
Well, you probably get it at the same place where we rented it from.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
because they handle that too with the
really
prescriptions. Yeah,
might want to get a hold of them quickly.
Well, there's going to be probably. I'll probably try to rent one this weekend just because it seems like the whole insurance, there's all kinds of shit in getting everything. So,
well, today would be the ideal day to work on that since I'm off.
Yeah, I'm sure.
If you need me to grab it for you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So no rain Saturday.
You got your Speedo all ready for Jason to push his Ray?
My what?
Your Speedo.
My Speedo. No,
hell no!
I decided I'm not wearing a Speedo. I am. Yeah.
Thank God.
It's not in my best interest to wear a Speedo.
Well, I mean, I was just thinking, so when he's powdering your balls, he's got quicker accent.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
I won't be publicly powdering my balls at the game either. That's not something that I'm planning on doing. Yeah. So I like that there's no rain this weekend. That's kind of nice, because I'm sick of it. It's been too much, man. It's too much rain.
Yeah.
It's just too much. I don't know if I can handle any more rain. It's rained every freaking day for it's rained. You guys stop in the chat. Stop in the chat room. Easy's killed. Easy's killed me in that chat room.
Oh, don't worry. I'll get back at him.
God damn. It's funny. Yeah.
I know where he lives.
Oh, that's right. I'm talking about how the rain's about to. I'm done with it. I don't want any more rain. Let's get a break. I'm fine with it raining. We can handle a little bit of rain every couple of days or something. That's fine. But every day monsoons are not going to cut it. It's just not going to cut it. That's making me crazy. I don't think I can handle any more of that. So I am more than ready to get a break from the rain. All right. More than ready. Good Lord. But yeah, it's like a holiday weekend is coming upon us and everybody's sort of counting down, We're all counting down to the weekend. Is anybody leaving town for the weekend?
I'm not.
Because this is one of the biggest big vacation. A lot of people finish work on Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then take off to not return until next Tuesday. Or, you know what I mean? They're taking off Friday and it starts their vacation. Because what they do is they go and they get off Monday because that's the actual holiday.
Mm-hmm.
So they're off work for 5 days, plus they get a weekend. You get you're off the Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and you don't have to go back until the next Tuesday. So you're off extra time, but you only use 4 days vacation. So
Right.
it's the number one vacation time of the year is next week. So a lot of people are leaving this Friday and they're ready to say fuck it, you know what I mean? And then that's when the vacation starts for a lot of them. So I'm just wondering if anybody's going anywhere. And if you're planning on leaving town or are you doing any vacation this year, Jason?
No, I don't have anything planned for this year.
Or you've used all your vacation time up hanging with us.
Well, not all of it. I mean,
thank God.
I've used a good chunk of it.
By the way, they put out a list of the worst times to travel this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
The best time to drive is Sunday. And it says the worst time to come back will be Monday late afternoon. I need to share this with my daughters. My daughter's going to Chicago, so I should share this with her. Let her know that the worst times to travel on interstates, they've set the times. All right. The 132 million Americans will go somewhere during this weekend. This weekend is expected to be the biggest weekend of travel since Christmas of 2019. AAA put out data on traffic that said the best time to leave was yesterday. The best time to leave was yesterday.
Get ahead of all the people who wait till the last minute.
Yeah, it was to leave on June 30th. So if you didn't leave yesterday, I've got bad news for you. Tomorrow, the roads will be crammed. By the way, today after 5 o'clock, highways will be packed. Tomorrow afternoon, roads will be packed. And Saturday morning until mid-afternoon, roads will be packed. So there you go. Best times to leave are late tonight, tomorrow morning. If you can get on the road tomorrow before like 2 o'clock p.m., you'll be better off. Yeah, there you go. I'm just giving you I got to give this information to my daughter. My daughter's planning on going to Chicago, and she's leaving. I think she was going to leave Friday, but she's going by herself, which is, that's tough as it is because I know she's an adult, but still, you worry. You worry about your kid. And I'm worried about her driving by herself to Chicago, but what do you do? And then that's one of the worst times to drive is tomorrow after 2 p.m. So, but I think she might be on the road before then.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Tyler says that he's setting off his own fireworks on Sunday, possibly out of his ass.
I'd love to shoot firecrackers. By the way, everybody, this is just some advice from a professional driver. Make sure to get that vehicle washed before you take it on that big drive. I heard from someone yesterday how important that is. Especially if you're driving to a place where no one knows you. You need to get that vehicle a good washing.
Oh man.
Did you listen to yesterday's show, TJ? I'm sorry. I know TJ did. Jason, did you listen to yesterday's show?
Yes, I heard it.
We try not to say anything bad about you yesterday.
I didn't hear much bad about me yesterday. So
we didn't try to say anything bad about you yesterday. But I got TJ going with that fucking.
Didn't know if you were like having a fever or something or what.
I got TJ going with that wash stuff. He hated me giving him shit for not having a dirty truck.
Well, he takes pride in his job, and that's admirable. So,
yeah,
I take pride in my job. Pissing off TJ. I think I'm pretty good.
What job?
I think our jobs are for pussies.
You don't have a job.
How dare you say I don't have a job? I have a job. How dare you? It's very, very upsetting of you to say that. How dare you? How dare you? Jobs are for pussies. I'm just saying. So advice on driving for everybody. Be careful. It's one of the most busiest travel days of the year. And be very careful if you're going for the holiday. All right. Oh, well. I'm just trying to. I care about the well-being of my listeners, unlike some people who obviously feel that their truck getting washed is more important than the livelihoods. They don't give a shit about me than the livelihoods of my friends and fans. But I know where my heart is.
Yeah, we know it. We know what you love.
I know. I love eating ass. I know that you guys. I know that TJ secretly roots for my misery.
When did I become Marvin?
And roots for me to not have a job, but I feel like this is my job. Like doing this show is my purpose. So I'm telling you. Pete says if I have a job, he's certain that the state paying my unemployment benefits would be interested in knowing that. I feel I have a job.
Point. Pete makes a very good point.
Why don't you and Pete shut up? That's what I say. Oh well. Yeah, so be careful when driving, especially like I said, if you're leaving this weekend. By the way, the best time to drive is Sunday because that's the holiday. But if you're staying somewhere,
why wait till the last minute to get there?
Well, no, if you're staying somewhere, why wait until, or why wouldn't you stay through the holiday? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The holiday is Sunday. I understand driving back, that's going to be the best day to drive, but Now, back when my wife and I traveled, before Bella was born, we would travel all the time. We would just take off and go to some place for a weekend.
This is another story from before cell phones.
Yeah, it is from before cell phones. Well, we might have had one,
Well, I'm sure if you were making the six figures back then, you probably had.
Yeah,
one.
I'm sure we had one, but I don't remember. It certainly wasn't. It certainly wasn't me driving and my wife looking at the phone all the time. You know what I mean? Because it would have been early cell phone usage. But I think we had one just for emergency situations. I think we had.
Well, yeah, that would have been before the smartphone.
Phone, car phone.
Yeah, back when there was nothing to do on a phone but call people. Maybe play solitaire.
The bag phone and a car battery attached to it.
By the way, I wasn't completely ignored until they invented this new iPhone and all this that had all this other stuff in it. But then it became like, I remember early on, my wife would look at the phone and she would be telling me, she'd be telling me things that she would read about on her phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was sort of included in the discussion, like whatever she was reading and stuff. So that was kind of fun. But then it just became totally ignore me and cut me off. And, but we would travel. We would always leave we would always say, we didn't want to come back. Like if we were taking off for a long trip somewhere, we didn't want to come back the last day possible. We want to come back a little early, just because my job required me to wake up early. So we'd want to be home to where I can get some sleep,
Right.
So like, for example, we would, if the situation would have been to where we're now one of those travelers, we would leave probably, we would leave tonight and come back Sunday. I mean, that would be my choice. You know what I mean? To come back on Sunday and, then be settled in and then take Monday off, just hanging at home. And then I'd be all rested and stuff on Tuesday. I mean, that's just how I did it, how I handled it, And the other thing was just so we could take our time driving back, But oh well. AAA did put out the traffic list, so
Chicago will be bad.
Yeah.
Well, every major city will be bad.
I'm sure. Chicago's always bad, But I just, I'm just trying to get it out there. Yeah, I think no matter what, it's going to be crazy. Chicago. By the way, 8% of Americans hate what?
Brussels sprouts.
No. 8% of Americans hate what?
Protein drink.
No. Mm-mm.
Working.
No.
Wait, that'd be much higher.
It's probably higher than that. It's timely. Cindy got it. Fireworks.
Well, I'm sure some of that percentage would be like people like PTSD and stuff, especially veterans.
I know my brother went through. He was over in Darfur or whatever. Is it in the original, Gulf War?
Okay.
He was over in where Iraq would shoot. They would shoot like the Scud missiles or whatever. They would shoot the missiles over to Darfur. Yeah, he's a Desert Storm. And Iraq would shoot missiles. And so then they would send up Scuds or whatever to block them. And my brother was in that. And, and their bunks were under tents, And so it was either the scuds took them out or the missiles would hit. And I remember he described it as being so uncomfortable a situation. You know what I mean? Like just in describing being there and how horrible it was. And I know that as he's gotten older, he has had PTSD problems if he's trying to sleep and he hears the fireworks go off. You know what I mean? So he hates them, but there's a very specific reason why he hates them.
Right. And that's what I was getting at there when I said that.
Yeah, like he can't sleep. He has a lot of issues. But I know that rednecks love fireworks. Is redneck a bad word?
Depends on who you ask.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to use a proper word. I know white trash is not popular. So I want to use the right phrasing to get it right. But I'm just saying that, regular people like us that love fireworks. You know what I mean? They love them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I bet we got some guys in the chat room who have driven to other states to find themselves some fireworks.
Just so they could shoot them out of their ass.
Well, wherever they're going to shoot them from. I know that there are people that love them, but I'm saying I'll be honest with you. I'm not overly fond of them. I'm not a huge firework aficionado.
I don't spend money on them anymore, but I'll watch the shows whenever I'm somewhere where they're doing
He's in the chat room saying he's gone to Indiana, he's gone to Missouri, and he's gone for the sole purpose of buying fireworks. Yeah. Steve has fireworks. He's getting them. He's getting fireworks. What are you getting them delivered, Steve? And crossing state lines with fireworks, that doesn't sound legal.
Yeah, why don't you report them?
TJ, you sell illegal stuff from the back of your truck, don't you?
Oh, God, here we go again.
TJ, you sell illegal goods from the back of your truck, don't you? Have you ever sold fireworks? I mean, you're going to be in Indiana. Don't they sell them?
They sell them, but I'm not bringing any back.
I say maybe get some fireworks and swing them on back. I mean, you're in Missouri now. Missouri's probably got some.
They got them.
Tyler's in the chat room saying he went to Missouri last week and spent $300 on fireworks. Look at that.
So he can shoot them all out of his ass.
Yeah. EZ says he does a whole fireworks display for the neighborhood. I've heard of that. Where people will go down and get fireworks or go over where they go. They get them and they make sure to get the proper type to where they can set off a display for like their entire neighborhood. I know of several people who have done this. And they take pride in it. They take pride in setting off those fireworks, making sure they have a proper show. See, some people like that. For me, I would not go outside and watch some neighbor shoot off fireworks. I'd rather chop off a finger and do something ridiculous like that. But whatever.
So it's a finger, no, not a toe.
No.
You usually say you'd rather chop off a toe.
Well, I maybe I'll go back to the toe because the feet are getting useless. But maybe one of these days I'll go back to chopping off a toe. But I'm just saying that I would not go out of my house to watch a fireworks display shot off by neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest. I wouldn't go outside.
Adam says you don't go outside for most things.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Like, I don't think I'd go outside for much. Unless if Paul McCartney decided to put on a show in next door or something, I might go outside.
Just if it was next door, not if it was across
well,
town.
No, I got to be honest. It would have to be in my backyard. Yeah. But I'll be honest. Name any other act. Name any other act. Musical act.
Elton John, Billy Joel.
Maybe I might for them. There's got to be somebody. Name somebody else. It doesn't go too much deeper.
I'm drawing a blank.
You can't name any musical.
I can't think of one that would be worth you actually leaving the house to go see other than those. That's what I'm saying. I was trying to throw one at you there that you'd have to think about it. Because if I just throw up a random one, like Guns N' Roses, and you'll just say, no.
Guns N' Roses would have to pay me to go see them. Yeah, I wouldn't. If Guns N' Roses were playing in my backyard, I would be calling the police on them. They're too fucking loud. Get these guys out of my backyard. I would not go watch them out back.
My point exactly.
If it was Guns N' Roses, I would skip that. And I would stay in my house wanting to watch whatever sports event's on. And I would complain because they're too fucking loud. Steve says Poison. Absolutely. I would call the police on Poison before they even started. I would not go watch Poison for free in my backyard. No.
Then Steve suggested Kiss also after they do their next retirement tour.
It just depends on how much they're going to pay me to go out and watch them. Yeah, I like Cheap Trick. I would actually go watch Cheap Trick. Yeah, but the rest are like if they said, "Hey, Kiss is playing in your backyard." Really? Yeah, they want you to go. I'd say, how much? Some would say $100, and I'd say, that's what they're offering me. $100. They're offering me $100. Okay, I would go and see Kiss in my backyard for $100. There you go.
DC says Clarence Carter. No, that would be for Sean.
Oh yeah. I'd watch Sean Bullitt. Do Clarence Carter. God damn, that's funny.
Hillbilly Joe.
I got a message from Hillbilly Joe on Facebook.
Oh no.
Yeah, buddy.
When I start making love, I don't just make love, I be stroking. That's what I be doing. I be stroking.
Yeah. Would you go see this concert?
I'll stroke it to the
Sean Bullitt live?
And I'll stroke it to the west.
I think I'll pass.
Stroke it to the woman that I love the best. I be stroking.
Depressed.
Stroking. Adam says the bands could have you in whatever band you could make open for them. No. I'm done. I have no desire to play music again. No. People are naming bands. I wouldn't go see any of them. I really wouldn't. I hate to say that. I'm just so disinterested in music anymore.
Foreigner, the geriatric tour.
And I I have no desire to ever perform again. I'm really down on whatever. So no interest. And Wes says, is there anything more insulting than opening? I can't even finish.
For Sean Ballett.
No, he says, is there anything more insulting than opening for Kiss? No, I don't. I have no interest. I just don't want to play again. No. I don't want to be up on stage in a wheelchair. You know what I mean? Or there's no way. No way. No, there's no way. If I can't do it like I used to do it, I don't want to be there, you know. Because it would take so much work to get to the point to actually play again, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And part of the reason I can't walk, is because of years of abusing myself playing music, you know. Running around on stage, you know, performing. If anybody saw an Itchy Pickles concert, there was a lot that went in.
Phil.
Yeah, there was a lot that went into it. And I just couldn't do it, you know. I tried doing it again in 2000, maybe 12, 13, whatever. And I had to sit a lot, and it just, and it was really hard, you know. There's no way I could do it now. No way whatsoever. Oh, well. But yeah, Jason, how do you feel about fireworks?
Well, like I said, I usually don't spend money on them anymore, but I'll watch a display if I've got nothing else going on that particular night.
How much? How much would it cost? How much money we talking, you think?
To just watch one?
No, for fireworks people to pay me to watch.
Oh.
What do you think?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, if it's going to take 100 to get you to a concert, I mean, it might take, you know, about 5 to get you to
to get me to watch fireworks.
Yeah.
By the way, you want to know what's astounding?
What's that?
The people who watch fireworks on TV.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I just don't get it. But yet there are people. There are people that watch fireworks on TV. Like they get all excited going, oh my God, they're going to show the fireworks for the opening of the Olympics. I can't wait. And I'm just like, what the hell? Who in the hell would want to watch that? But yet people do. They want to watch it on TV. Yeah. Adam says watching fireworks on TV is like watching a parade on TV. I never understood. Dude, I never understood people watching parades. Yeah, I've never understood it.
I would watch a parade if you had a Jason blimp in the parade. Pushing a wheelchair.
Really?
I would watch it just to see that.
Dude, I'm not going to make fun of Jason pushing a wheelchair because he pushes mine. I'm not going to make fun of you for that, Jason. I think it's heroic. I think it's very heroic how you do that.
I think you should start a business pushing wheelchairs.
Yeah. I think you're very good at doing that.
I think you should also offer with that business complimentary bathroom and ball powdering services.
Yeah, well, that's just part of it. Come on. And a feather.
No, feather to tickle the paint.
Yeah, a little application of powder to balls. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Wes says, or people watching a cell phone filmed concert.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, Jason should set up a wheelchair Uber.
Yeah.
Where people can go, oh, I'm gonna take a wheelchair. Let me order myself a pusher.
Wheelchair Uber.
And then Jason shows up and says, hey, you called wheelchair Uber? I'm your wheelchair Uber man. And you give him a little rating, and a tip. If he does a good job. Yeah. Absolutely.
Somehow I think I'd make more money just staying where I am now.
Hey, there's a lot of people in Springfield that would be able to use your services. Ray would get a hold of you every day. Ray would get a hold of you every day to take it to the gym.
You didn't pay enough attention to my balls. 1 star.
Oh, look at
proper ball attention was not paid. 1 star. Jason would be 5.
I'm seriously right now. Look at the rain, and right in front of me. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is a guy on a motorcycle out here in the rain.
Oh, good Lord! By the way, Larry, whose legs in hell with Jimmy. Remember, Larry says the part he misses about being in the hospital was being pushed everywhere. And the ball wash and powder. Yeah, absolutely, Larry. The best part of it. Yeah. Jason provides that with his wheelchair Uber, his Woober service. That's how he gets a 5 stars. Yeah.
Complimentary ball sponge bath and powdering included with the Uber service.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, buddy. For the Woober. You make sure that. By the way, I see your wife's in the chat room laughing, Jason.
Yeah, I just saw that too.
Happy birthday to her, by the way.
Yeah, her birthday was yesterday.
Oh, that's fantastic. Larry's right, though.
The hell?
Being American says, has Ray thought about getting his knees removed? It would cause weight loss and he could get RoboCop legs instead. Yeah. Unbelievable. Yeah, no, the plan with me is
to be handed Uber.
The plan with me is they have to replace my knees. That's the plan. They're both bad. They need to replace them both. But I can't they can't do it yet. Because I'm too fat. I mean, that's how they describe it. But they never say fat. They always say, well, you're too large. You're too large to get your knees replaced now. We've got to shrink you. It's a kind of a kind way of saying,
you got to take
their
off
kind way of, yeah. People says if Ray wants to lose weight, why doesn't he just move in with Nick and do whatever Nick does? Well, I can't do what Nick does. Besides, I'm going to tell you something. I would be a lovely house guest. You know what I mean? In fact, I would be a lovely house guest. And I think most people, if I was staying in their house with them, they would become so enamored with me that they would just want to feed me and make me happy so I'd gain weight. And besides, Nick would want me to appear in his Nick Talks videos, where it would require me having to lip sync.
I say, are you going to insist that he takes you to the TikTok swinger parties too?
Yeah, and I'd want to swing with him. I want to do some Nick swapping. Yeah. I mean, nothing against Nick, but number one, and I just can't be drinking gravy and all that stuff. Adrian Adonis is and has been dead. Adrian Adonis has been dead for many a year. Yeah, we lost him many years ago. By the way, I was like, all those years that that the guy called the morning disaster and made the Adrian Adonis is on the phone for Jim. Hi, Jim. It's Adrian Adonis. The thing is Adrian Adonis was dead before the morning disaster even started.
He died on July 4th of 1988.
He died before my full-time radio career started.
Okay, what's really sad? He died 5 days after my wife was 2 years old.
Dude, I started my full-time radio career. By the way, Wes said he thinks TJ hit that biker. He was watching the video of TJ and he goes, I think TJ hit that biker. I don't know what happened.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Well, if he stopped, it must have been a hit and run.
Wes said he says, I think TJ hit that biker. Yeah, you're right. And then he hit and then he ran. He didn't stop to even see if the biker was okay. He just sort of hit him, killed him, kept going. That's sort of what I think too. Yeah,
obviously,
but the guy was calling in
what I'm dealing with right now.
The guy was calling in as Adrian Adonis well after Adrian Adonis was dead. That guy started calling. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that guy started calling like 96 or 97. And Adrian Adonis died in 88.
Like 7, 8 years earlier, yeah.
Like I started my full-time radio career. Like I was part-time through 87. I finally moved to Ohio and started my full-time radio career in late spring of 88. I think that's when I started the full-time career. So he probably died either right after that or right before. So like my entire radio career, Adrian Adonis has not even been with us. But yet people have called in impersonating him.
Oh, wow. I was just reading up on how he died. It's pretty bad.
Accident, wasn't it? Wasn't it a car accident?
Yeah, him and it looks like a couple other wrestlers at the time, a couple lesser knowns, were in a minivan when the driver swerved to avoid hitting a moose, and he was blinded by the sunset at the time, and when he swerved, the van ended up falling off a bridge into the creek below.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
By the way, I do love how people are pointing out in the chat room. Isn't TJ glad he got his truck washed yesterday? Yeah.
Well, Adam said now we know why TJ washes his truck.
Yeah.
Implying that he hits bikers all the time.
Oh, I thought it was because TJ's driving through a rainstorm. Which is what I said. I said, why pay for the outside of the truck to get washed? You're going to drive through rainstorms.
Just make sure it gets all the blood off.
I wasn't even thinking the blood. I wasn't even thinking of that. I was thinking of the rain. But yeah, if you're going to be hitting and running, you need to wash off the
I ride, asshole.
victim's blood. That's what I'm saying.
In case you forgot. Oh, wait. Yeah, you did forget. Doesn't involve you directly. You can't get on a motorcycle. No, the biker got off in Rolla and went to a hotel. Hopefully to dry off.
Whatever.
Well, what he does in his hotel room after he gets there is his own business.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Now he's bitching. I don't know what he's bitching about. Listen to that anger.
There's a big wreck in the median. Look at this.
A lot of anger.
Here we go again.
Oh, yeah.
People can't drive. Pay attention to what they're doing.
Oh, look at that truck. Oh, my God.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus.
And look at that. It's
Wow.
even got illegal graffiti on it that said Turd Burglar was here.
Good Lord.
Wow.
I'll be damned. Steve says, listen to that road rage. Yeah, it's exactly what I was thinking. Good Lord. A lot of rage in that voice. A lot of rage.
How do I like it? I like it hardcore to the point.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong kind of rage. My fault.
Good old rage. Good Lord. Yeah, so 8% of people hate fireworks. Did you hear Bill Cosby got out of
Yes, I heard that.
their it was on some technicality or something. And then when he got out, he put out a statement. He put out a statement of saying something like, I have proclaimed my innocence from the beginning, and now the courts have agreed. No, that nobody said, oh, wait a minute, he's innocent. Let's let him out. That's not what it was.
Well, the court overturned the conviction.
Yeah, but
the Supreme Court.
It was the Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturned it, but not because they thought he was innocent. They overturned it on a technicality.
Oh, I see here. They tossed the conviction because of a non-prosecution agreement Cosby had with a prior prosecutor.
Yes, that's what had nothing to do with the evidence. Nothing to do with the evidence. Like, in fact, they're saying, oh, no, he raped those women. It just was not prosecuted correctly. Yeah. They never, and then he puts out a statement about how I have proclaimed my innocence from the beginning. No.
No, they're not saying you're innocent.
They're not saying you didn't rape those women. They're not saying you didn't rape those women. They're just saying you're free to go die at home. Because isn't he 80 some odd? He's 80 some odd years old, right?
83.
Yeah. Good luck. Go home and start settling those civil lawsuits, you son of a bitch. All those women who are raped, I hope they start suing the shit out of him. Yeah.
I foresee a lot of civil lawsuits coming in the future.
Yeah. Yeah, so screw him.
I thought I'd see the day when Bill Cosby and O.J. Simpson had a lot.
But immediately his statement is, immediately they put out a statement like, well, I told you I was innocent. Finally, the court has confirmed what I've been saying. No court confirmed what you were saying. It was as if the Supreme Court said, yeah, this fucker did it, but the state fucked up in trying him, so we got to let him go. I mean, that's basically what they said.
Wow, and because of reversing Cosby's conviction, now Harvey Weinstein's legal team's trying to get courts to do the same for him.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Bill Cosby was not let out because they said he was innocent of anything. No, he's still guilty as shit. But they fucked up the prosecution. That's the problem with movements, though. And don't take this the wrong way, because you guys know how liberal I am, and I'm all for it. And I loved the Me Too movement. I still do. But here's the deal. Being American says Harvey Weinstein also has bad knees. Well, thank you. I'm glad we have that thing in common. Harvey Weinstein and I. Yeah. I'm glad that's in common. No. But here's the problem with the move is people get so excited about the movement and so excited about the court proceedings that sometimes the prosecution gets caught up in that excitement, and they might try to speed things along.
Mm-hmm.
So, and all it takes is one slip up, and people go free. So there is a concern with getting all caught up and stuff. And because here's the deal. The same thing goes with that cop, the murderer cop, Derek Chauvin or whatever. Like people are so behind the movement that they want rushed. They want everything to rush. So they bitch if anything takes a second longer, and that's right. That's how prosecutions, that pressure, that's what fucks them up.
Right.
So I'm just saying, like there's always a rush to judgment in most situations, especially when you have one where society and everybody is riding behind it. But there needs to be patience. Like the prosecution trying the case has to be patient. And they have to resist that temptation to speed it up. Because maybe maybe society, it's not going fast enough for society's, that's just how it's going to work. You know what I mean?
Right.
You could see, I see it now in Springfield when they had that prisoner die or whatever. They had that prisoner die in jail.
Yeah.
everybody was bitching and stuff, and then the coroner report finally came out and said the guy was murdered. And now a bunch of people are complaining, and they want, they're demanding whatever, and they're pressuring like Sheriff Dan and prosecution. They're pressuring everyone. No, you have to let the time, let the process take its place. Don't try to rush it, because that's when things get messed up.
Right.
That's when they get messed up. So my advice to people are to cool off a little bit. It takes time. That the Minneapolis cop, it took a while to prosecute that, but eventually they prosecuted it and they won.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually they got the son of a bitch in jail where he belongs. And he's in jail. Right now he's going to be in jail for at least, they sentenced him 22, so he'll be at least in jail for like 15 years or whatever, right?
Right.
And there's still more coming with that. I mean, there's going to be federal charges as well. There's going to be federal stuff going on as well. So I'm just saying, it takes time. Relax. And let its process go. Because if you rush it, it'll be like Cosby. Bill Cosby raped those women. It's horrible. What he did was terrible. And he should have gone in prison to die. But now he'll die at home. Yeah. He'll die at home because they rushed it. Look at OJ. OJ Simpson probably went free because they rushed it. Because those cops were so sure. They were so sure he did it. They were probably, of course he did it. If you looked at the evidence, you go, oh shit, well, we know who did it. But still, you have to follow the process.
Mm-hmm.
You can't rush through it just to, we know he did it, so we're not even going to check, blah, 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 blah. No, look what happened. That guy went free. He went free because the police decided to rush the investigation.
And now he's living on ramen.
Yeah, that Furman and the other original investigators, they knew, they were just in their heads. They're like, well, we know he did it. We know he did it. We don't want to wait for this to come back. Let's just fuck it. Let's just skip that part. But listen, just skipping that part is what got that guy free. You can't speed it up. Yeah. Because if they have, especially if they have money, then they have money to pay good attorneys. And the good attorneys, all the good attorney needs is one person, just one person in the process. One person in the process to do anything quicker than they should have, and they can get the person get out of jail. Because they were so convinced that OJ did it. And rightfully so. Because OJ did it. Of course they were convinced he did it because he did. But that still doesn't mean you speed up the process. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's how he got. I mean, I'm just remembering how the OJ trial went, and they just tried to, they tried to speed it up.
Well, it was like one day they had it just as a news story. The next day the trial's on. It just seemed like overnight.
Well, I mean, what it was is they looked at the evidence and they said, oh shit, we know who did this. You know what I mean? And then they talked to OJ, and the first day they talked to him, they went, oh, he fucking did it. And so then they stopped investigating it. And they're like, well, we know he did it. And then, somebody in the prosecution's office probably said, okay, well, you guys are going to have to, you guys are going to have to find blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And then somebody in the investigation said, oh, fuck it, I'm not finding that. Screw it. Just, let's just speed through it. And that's eventually why he went free. Because they just decided, let's skip a few steps. I mean, come on. I'm telling you, it's just that this is what they should have learned their lessons from it. And now with Cosby, you think they'll learn their lessons from it? No, it'll happen again. But part of Cosby's thing was there was a movement in this country, an awakening, which I'm all for. I'm all for the Me Too movement. I'm all for it. But the people are so behind it. Like, right, we are, as a nation, we get behind good things. But then we start demanding them. And so the people whose job it is to make sure things are done properly, they end up wanting to speed things up, maybe so they will be maybe so they'll be praised or awarded or not yelled at. But whatever the case, we can't do that. We can't just speed things up. The process has to be followed. So that's what I'm saying happened in this Cosby situation. This fucker is free because, the prosecution. This isn't QAnon. No. The Supreme Court of Pennsylvania laid out what it was. They sped through it and they cut a deal. They cut some kind of the prosecutors told OJ's people that if he talked in the civil, I'm trying to think of how it worked. If he talked in the civil case, then somehow it wouldn't contaminate, wouldn't contaminate the criminal case. They lied to him. They lied to him so they could speed it up because they wanted to get the conviction quicker so they would be praised because of the movement that was going on. And I'm all for the movement, but you've got to make sure that people don't, get caught up in it. And that's what happened. That's why Bill Cosby is free now. I mean,
Ray, I got to give you a lot of.
I couldn't understand any of that.
You're cutting out, TJ.
Yeah, of course. He's in Missouri. Missouri has like phone service in Angola is better than Missouri. I mean, I don't. Not that anyone's ever called me from Angola. But if they were, they would sound better than TJ. Yeah. All right, let me get to our next. This is our next thing I want to cover today.
So we've got like conspiracy after conspiracy going on in the chat room there.
I'm not even reading the chat room because comparing me to QAnon was so fucking insulting. I stopped looking at it. Oh, I wrote this down. I wrote this down for Monday and I didn't bring it up. You know what I tried, which is fantastic, Jason?
What's that?
A fucking
You tried a fucking? What?
No, I tried a fucking almond croissant thing from Starbucks.
Oh, really?
It's a croissant that has a bunch of almonds on it.
Mm-hmm.
And in the croissant, there's a thin layer of almond paste. And I got to tell you, it's remarkable. It is. It is unbelievable. So hats off. Hats off to the gang over at Starbucks. It is really good. It's not as good as I'm going to give you. I'll plug. I'll plug a business that I wish to God was advertising on this show, which is Incredibly Delicious. I think we have a bakery in this town called Incredibly Delicious downtown. It is fucking amazing. And they have an almond croissant there that is fucking unbelievable.
DC was just mentioning that in the chat.
Oh, Jason, I'm telling you. It is the most amazing thing. I think it's the most amazing thing in the city. It's an almond croissant. It's amazing. And it's at Incredibly Delicious. I'm just plugging this just because it's something that I find incredible. And I've never been able to get any kind of pastry that's like that. I mean, it's amazing. However, I'm telling you, my daughter goes to Starbucks all the time. She likes that fucking Starbucks.
Yeah, my oldest stepdaughter is quite fond of Starbucks as well.
And I'm someone who, as you guys know, I just gave up coffee. I no longer drink coffee. I do miss, by the way, I miss it. I miss coffee. I really do. But I haven't had a drink since I went cold turkey on it. I haven't even had a sniff of it. Haven't had as much as a sniff of coffee. Really proud of myself. But my daughter goes to Starbucks. And so my wife and daughter, whenever they're out, driving home from whatever, usually shopping or whatever, my daughter will go, "Oh, let's swing by the Starbucks drive-thru." And my wife, the two young teenage girls are out riding around and they drive through the Starbucks drive-thru. And
just think, for the price of that $5 cup of coffee, people could be subscribing and getting great content from here on.
By the way,
Friday and Saturday.
Now is a perfect time. This is a perfect time to subscribe to the Morning Disaster Patreon show. Because you pay your initial $5, then you've just paid the July fee. You wouldn't have to pay again till like fucking August. Now is the perfect time to subscribe. So you're right. Skip that coffee. And that coffee would cover the first 2 months. Yeah. Because, the first is when people start paying. So I'm saying people who aren't subscribers, but you want to subscribe, do it today. Today's when you subscribe. Yeah. So they go through and my wife, she's like, well, Ray doesn't drink coffee anymore, but let's get something for him because it's very nice of my wife. It's very nice of my wife to actually think about, because here's the choice. You're going through and you say, either fuck Ray or let's do something nice for him. And this happened to be a time where it was like, let's do something nice for Ray.
Well, yeah, because normally it's
they don't give a shit about me. And I'm saying that on this particular time, she said, look, they have this almond croissant thing. Maybe that's something he'd like. So she goes and she gets the coffee for my daughter and she says, oh, let me have this almond croissant, And she didn't even know what it was. She just bought it because she knows I love the almond croissants at Incredibly Delicious. It is not the same thing. Not the same thing, but still, she said, let's get him one. Good morning. You're on Morning Disaster.
Good morning, guys. It's listener Adam.
Oh, hi, Adam.
So I have a question about this croissant that is so delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Would you leave the house for that?
I mean, I would, but I'm trying to watch what I eat.
Well, I know, but
because Incredibly Delicious has great they're still doing great curbside service. So
yeah, I'm just trying to establish what would it take to get you out of the house. We established that.
Yeah. No, I would leave the house. I would leave the house to get curbside Incredibly Delicious. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so monetarily they could get you to a concert, but you'd go out and just get curbside croissants from Incredibly
I'll
Delicious.
be honest. If Incredibly Delicious set up in my backyard, I'd go out all the time. If Poison sat up, I would call the police on them for being too loud. Yeah. There you go.
All right.
Awesome.
That's all I called for, just to try and get some clarification on it.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Hold on a second, Jason.
Translation, Ray will not leave the house.
Hold on. All right. Sorry about that. How dare you? So let me finish the story. So my wife brings home the Starbucks thing for me, and I'm like, oh, it's very nice, And I'm like, I'm like, well, let me sample it. And I go to eat it, and it's not like the Incredibly Delicious one, which is amazing. But I had it, and I got to tell you, it was pretty tasty. It was pretty tasty. It's got a thin layer of almond paste, and the croissant is fresh, and it's got almonds on it. And I am someone like now if I snack, I have almonds. That's something that I eat. So it was, and by the way, it's the only thing I've ever had from Starbucks that I actually give a damn about. Like, to me, there's no reason to go to Starbucks. I can't think of any reason to go to Starbucks. Except for this croissant. So I wanted to plug it. So I wrote it down to plug the Starbucks almond croissant. So there you go. I just wanted to plug it.
So Steve wants to clarify that you're saying that you like to snack on nuts.
Yeah, I eat almonds or pecans.
And Ray does get behind a lot of movements, like you said earlier, the LGBTQ movement, the Me Too movement, the bowel movement.
I'll tell you what, my bowel movements. I don't know if you guys have ever been through this, but becoming a huge pain in the ass. Because I told you that I'm taking this.
My ass is really sore.
I'm taking this fiber now. But yet, every fucking night, right before I go to bed, like I might get to bed and I lay down.
Then you got to get back up.
And then I feel some grumbling and my body decides it's time for me to go. I got to switch that. I mean, how do you switch that? I've tried everything. I've tried eating at different times.
Maybe taking less of the fiber.
I take the fiber at different times. But I'm telling you, every night, right when I lay down, every night is when I have to get up and go.
Maybe you should take a time in the afternoon and lay down on the couch. And then let it grumble there and then get up and do it. Maybe that'll help.
No, it doesn't. I mean, listen, you got to go when you got to go. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
I mean, I can only dump a load when my body demands to, you know. I can't just push one out.
No, you could, but you'd blow out your O-ring.
I'm just thank you, DJ.
My ass is really sore.
No, I'm saying that I want to switch the time when it tells me, I want to switch the time of when my body tells me, you've got to go or speed it up.
Being Americans asking if you're going to start complaining that your wife's not giving you a bedpan.
No, I get up and poop, and I'm not going to shit in the bed, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it would be nice if I could take a dump right around 7:00 or so and not have to wait till right when I lay down. And it doesn't even matter what time I go to bed. It's like whenever I go to bed is when I have to get up and do my business. I'm just asking for advice. Has anyone changed when your body has a craving,
My body never craves to take a dump. It desires to empty its bowels.
Well, whatever. Has anyone changed when your body desires to empty its bowels?
Let's say if you get the timing right, you could do it in the shower like Fat 420.
Oh, God. We're going back to this now, huh?
Wes says maybe Jason can massage your bunghole around 7 p.m. to reprogram your
Oh, hell no!
Yeah.
Maybe he could put a bunghole massager on your wheelchair for you.
Yeah. I mean, it would be nice. It would be nice to like finish up the show at 9:30, go take a big dump, and be done with it till the next day. You know what I mean? It would be really nice. Instead, having instead of having to take it every night when I go to bed. Oh well. Oh well. I was just asking. Obviously, no one has any advice on how to do that. I was just asking. Maybe someone had some advice. That's all I was just wondering. But that wraps it up for today. I gotta go get my big workout in. My trainer Mike has me on incline bench. We're doing with the football bar today. I'm gonna try to break a record today. Yep, I was up. Won't be long, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Won't be long before I'm bragging about weights. You know how much weight I'm doing. Won't be long. Like to get up there to a proper amount of weight and to where I could brag about it. So I'm going to head over there. And here's what happens when I head over to Fit Club and they meet me in the parking lot. This is pretty cool. They meet me in the parking lot with their wheelchair and then wheel me into the building.
Yeah, but they don't give you the services that Jason does.
Well, no powdering. But yeah. And then I'll do my incline bench and rows and all this stuff. And then I wheel myself over to the cardio area and I get on the new step. And I do like 30 minutes of new step and then I wheel myself over to here or there or wherever. And that's how I do my workout. I'll see Cindy sometimes when I'm on the new step. I wave to Cindy.
She doesn't run up and give you a hug?
No, she's very pleasant. She's very nice. She waves back. I'm just trying to think of it. She's I never see anybody else in the chat room.
Take Bubba with you.
I never see Bubba. I'll tell you what, I see Bubba's aunt. I never see Bubba there though. I do see Bubba's aunt. She'll come up and talk to me sometimes. Yeah.
So say get a hold of me later if you're wanting to see about getting that wheelchair.
Yeah, I will. I'll find out from my wife what it's her insurance company is,
Do you have the actual script from the doctor though?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We got to see what's going to cover and what's going to,
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. So if not, we'll just rent one to get around the game. I'm going to call everyone bitch the game.
Rent one for another week.
Yeah. Oh, well. All right. Let's wrap it up. Congratulations, by the way, to EZ for getting promotion at work. I like that. That's awesome. Congratulations to you, buddy. And everybody else, I'll see you tomorrow. Subscriber show tomorrow at 8:00. Subscriber show. So
a non-Jason show.
Everybody do me a favor. Everyone, do me a favor and let your Facebook friends know about patreon.com/morning disaster. Let them know now is the perfect time to subscribe. It's $5 a month. $5 a month. If Wes is still in the chat room, Wes, you should come on and replace Jason tomorrow, so he's not going to be here. Wes has done some broadcasting. Of course, I think TJ's going to be back because he's,
if they'll let me deliver tonight, yeah.
Yeah. Where do I watch to support via Patreon? So here's what you do. You go to patreon.com/morning disaster and sign up to become a subscriber. And then all of the Patreon users, you get an email that says the show is going live now. And that's how it works. All right. So we'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Bye-bye.